Welcome back to the show, analyzing real-life attacks step by step. Today we have a scenario that's happening in an ATM. So as you can see, we are filming outdoor in an ATM. So we're gonna have our video for today. Leo, please come. We have a scenario is happening, as you can see, in an ATM. So as you guys can see, there's a guy here simply in an ATM. Here you can see the suspect with his head covered. Already suspicious. You should pay attention to stuff like that. Next, you can see that he's looking around in order to see that no one sees him. There you go, he looks around before he's actually going to attack. Whenever he's sure there's no one in the area, he goes behind the guy. And this guy is so focused on the ATM that he's not able to see there's a person with completely covered, his head completely covered. And there you go, the knife stab to the ribs, severe knife stabs, and the attacker runs away. We don't know the story behind it. Let's see what we can learn out of it. So as you guys were able to see, we have someone very naturally taking probably money out of the ATM or anything like that. First concept we want to learn, guys, you're taking money from the ATM, especially in these kind of situations. Be aware of your surrounding. Okay, in general, we can speak about awareness, being aware of who's around you. It doesn't mean being scared of life, it means being aware. But especially in a situation like this, you want to try to at least scan who is around you. Especially in our scenario, the guy is covered, so he's completely suspicious. You can completely understand that something is going on. There's something wrong about this guy. So as you were able to see, we have simply a normal situation. Someone who's taking money out of an ATM or anything like that. Especially in situations like these, we're recommending you pay attention to your surrounding, who is around you, because here around him, there is a guy with his face covered, absolutely suspicious person to pay attention. And he's on the side there, paying attention that no one sees him before he's stabbing him, looking around, then he's getting behind him. Okay? So if it's on the side or if it's here when he's stepping on the back, first what we want to learn and understand is be aware of your surrounding, especially in situations like an ATM, you're taking money, personal stuff like that. Second, what we want to learn, guys, is it's not much that you turn towards him and suddenly put yourself in a fighting situation, because you don't always know. You don't simply always know if the attacker he is an attacker, or if simply looking at you, maybe just someone who looks suspicious, but you're not sure, like our case, that he's actually an attacker. So from here, but pay attention to the person. The moment he's gonna do a suspicious move, in our scenario, we definitely have, right, Leo, if you want to stab me, boom, we have a sidekick that is ready. But this sidekick was ready because I was aware of the situation, and I understand there is a person behind me who looks weird, who maybe wants my money, who maybe wants to attack me, or if you're on the side, it doesn't really matter. I'm understanding there is someone here. In our scenario, it's completely obvious that this guy is an attacker because his face is covered, but as we said, in other scenarios, it's not sure, you're not always sure 100% if the guy is an attacker. But you want to have those sidekicks, right, Leo? Try to stab, for example, up to the knee, to the body, boom, to the body. The leg, your leg is longer than his hand. Leo, please come from here, from my back, one more time. Whoop. So your leg is longer, stronger than his hands. Even if he has a knife, you're gonna be able to what? Distance him, boom, and run away. It's gonna make you gain time, distance, call help, grab an object, run away, and survive. So to conclude, guys, what we had today is, first, you want to pay attention. You want to be aware of your surrounding. We call it, in professional terms, situation of awareness. If you are aware of your surrounding, you're able to have in your mind a kick, a move to initiate, So here, definitely something called a back kick. If I'm aware there's something weird is going on here, right, and I'm looking at my suspect and I see that his face is covered in our scenario and he's stabbing me now, boom, I have a kick and my legs are longer and stronger. Okay, so being aware, first aspect, then use your legs. After he turned to him, he's trying to do something, we learn about going and wrapping the knife if needed. But what we want to learn first is one, distance, second, using your legs as a defense against a hand. Your leg is longer than the attacker's hands. I'm driving my foot, my legs are longer, and I'm able to gain time and to defend myself. Leo, thank you. Thank you guys for joining us and watching. We'll see you next week with another episode. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you.